Hello there, my name is Luca, and in this video I'm going to be counting down my top 5 favourite movies of 2025, now that Christmas is right around the corner and the year is coming to a close. 2025 has certainly been an interesting year for cinema, with some of the best movies I've ever seen coming out in a long time, while also featuring some of the worst movies I've ever laid eyes upon. But for that reason, I think you'll find my top 5 picks pretty interesting to say the least, which is why I recommend you stick around till the end of the video. Without any more delay, let's start off with my number 5 pick. Superman is my one and only superhero on this top 5 list, for good reason too. I think this is a fantastic return to form for the Man of Steel, especially after the darker tone he took in Zack Snyder's Superman movies back in the early 2010s. James Gunn, previously known for his work on the Guardians of the Galaxy movies, which I also love by the way, is taking the helm for this movie and supposedly a lot of the future movies by DC, which I think sets a bright future for both Superman and DC movies in general. Now, this is my first controversial pick of the list. How could Minecraft movie be on the top 5 movies of 2025? Critics barely gave this movie 50% on Rotten Tomatoes. Are you telling me that the Minecraft movie is better than Superman? No. In fact, this movie is pretty shit. But don't get me wrong, I love Minecraft. But this movie is clearly intended for an audience much younger than myself. But this is my list. And while this movie wasn't great, it was easily the best cinema experience I've ever had. If you've been living under a rock, the hype and memes leading up to this movie was massive. Jack Black uttering the words chicken jockey would erupt the theatre into cheers, for no particular reason.
Chicken jockey!
Which is why I love this movie. Moving on to my number 3 pick for the list, we have One Battle After Another, directed by Paul Thomas Anderson. This movie follows a paranoid ex-revolutionary named Bob, who's played by Leonardo DiCaprio. His daughter was kidnapped by the terrifying Colonel Lockjaw, played by Sean Penn. And let me tell you, he is one of the scariest villains I've ever seen on the big screen. This movie went a bit under the radar on release, probably because of how seemingly anti-American and politically charged it is, especially with the big orange baby in the White House right now. While I don't want to give too much away, this movie is a masterpiece of a thriller, which keeps you on the edge of your seat from start to finish, while somehow also being one of the funniest movies of the year, and is without a doubt one of the best movies of 2025. Definitely recommend it. Hold on, I can explain. Now, I was kind of pushing it with the Minecraft movie being on this list, but I swear there's a good reason for this film being on my list. So I think it's important that I be honest with you. This movie is possibly one of the worst and best movies I've ever seen at the same time. Put simply, it's so bad it's good, and you gotta watch it with a group of friends with the sole purpose of being to laugh at Ice Cube doing silly faces for an hour. While this movie is undoubtedly terrible, it does have a pretty cool concept, with the entire movie taking place from the perspective of a desktop. Did it do this concept well? Definitely not. Is it funny as hell to watch? Absolutely. Which is why it's my second favourite movie of the year. And now finally, we reached the last movie on my list. Without further ado, my favourite movie of 2025 is... what a masterpiece of a movie this is. This movie is directed by Ryan Coogler. That's the same guy who made these movies. And Michael B. Jordan is here too, and he plays 2 different characters in this movie, the Smokestack Twins. This movie is about 2 of my favourite things, music and vampires. The movie deals with lots of heavy themes such as identity and black representation in America, but it does this in such an interesting way that makes it a joy to watch. You also can't talk about this film without talking about the score by Ludwig Göransson, I hope I said that right, known for his work on Oppenheimer, and oh man, he hits it out the park. The music is so good in this movie. I can't praise this movie enough, and if I did, this video would be about 40 minutes long, so for that reason, I highly recommend you go watch it for yourself. So yeah, that was my top 5 favourite movies of 2025. Thanks for watching.